السلام عليكم أستاذ محمد مراد، صبحك الله بالخير أستاذنا.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله
كيف
وبركاته.
الحال؟ شلونكم؟ طيبين إن شاء الله؟
الحمد لله بخير، الله يسلمك.
الله يطول عمرك. نشكركم جزيل الشكر أستاذ محمد على وتواجدكم معنا لهذا اليوم. فإحنا مستعدين، إذا أنت مستعد راح نبدأ إن شاء الله.
أنا مستعد إن شاء الله. الكل حاضر خلاص أبتدي؟
أي نعم، الجميع حاضر معك على بليز جو أهيد أستاذنا العزيز، تفضل.
طيب. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes, we can see. Clear.
Okay, good day everyone. My name is Muhammad Murad Hassan. I'm the Security Operations Center Engineer at NGN International. My primary role is to ensure and maintain the security and health of the network and systems being used by the SOC. Most of you, my talk will be about the rapid emergence of the cybersecurity industry in the region and the opportunities for fresh graduates and career changers. Before we address the topic, I would like to briefly discuss the term cybersecurity. Everyone hears and uses the term cybersecurity. Some people use it interchangeably with information security. My view is that cybersecurity is a broader term. The term Ahliauniversitybh is derived from the Greek kubernao, meaning to steer or to navigate. Currently, the word cyber is generally used to refer to control and communication. Thus, cybersecurity in the digital world is the security of controls and communications of information systems. And just from the broadness of the term, we can understand that cybersecurity is an aspect that cuts through numerous fields. Software development to prevent things like stack overflows and data leaks, hardware deployment to secure devices from unauthorized logical and physical access, telecommunications to secure radio and data networks, air traffic control systems and radar, operational technology, for example, in Bahrain's oil and gas or aluminum processing plants, Internet of Things, smart home appliances, and so on. And security is and always will be a need. You may have come across Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Maslow was an American psychologist that defined the relationship between the needs of an individual. The hierarchy of needs is commonly modeled after a pyramid structure where the most basic needs are at the lowest levels, but they support and are required by the higher levels. So at the very bottom, we have physiological needs like air, water, food, and shelter, the things that are needed to stay alive and survive. The second level represents safety needs. This is personal security, employment, resources, health. This can be also thought of as the need to secure supplies and storage. And only after security can an individual look for higher order needs. And finally, at the top is the realization of one's full potential. The same is also true for organizations and nation states. Without security, there is no stability, and without stability, there is no progress and development. So there is a high demand for security in the digital world. This demand is compounded with the pervasiveness and penetration of IT in our daily lives. It is the norm these days for children to be exposed to the open internet. Now we have smartwatches, phones, smart cars, smart cities are under development. Even little infants are being monitored by Internet of Things devices. All of these devices are connected to a network, and they are guaranteed to have flaws and vulnerabilities that can be exploited by cyber criminals, and they must be secured. And if that was not enough, then we should also know that there's an invisible cyber war raging in the wires and in the airwaves as we speak. There are teams comprised of extremely bright individuals all over the world right now working hard around the clock to infiltrate and compromise the networks and systems of their nation's rivals using advanced cyber warfare techniques. Many take a dismissive attitude towards cybersecurity. They say that they are a small company. Why would cyber criminals be interested in attacking them? The answer is that the cyber criminals may not be interested in what you have, but are interested in what your systems can do for them. Many attacks involve the use of misdirection or the need for more computing power or exploiting trust between companies. When an attack on an asset belonging to the national critical infrastructure like electricity or water, it is being investigated, and the trail of artifacts, the evidence, leads to that small compromised business, they can expect a knock on the door with a warrant to confiscate their information systems and network devices. This will lead to business disruption and shutdown of services to customers. A survey conducted in the US stated that the majority of businesses that are shut for more than 10 days due to a cybersecurity breach end up filing for bankruptcy. Robert Mueller, the director of the FBI in 2012, had a famous quote: "There are only two types of companies, those that have been hacked and those that will be." Examples of cyber warfare attacks are the shutdown of the Kulam nuclear plant in Tamil Nadu, India in 2019. Cyber attacks happened against the Ukrainian power grid twice in 2015 and 2016. Recently, the largest fuel pipeline in the east coast of the US was forced to shut down after cyber criminals had infiltrated and demanded ransom money. It had never shut down the entire pipeline in 57 years. The pipeline was completely shut for 5 days out of fear of damage. Regionally, Aramco in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the world's largest exporter of petroleum oil, was also faced with an attack in 2012, and a ransomware attack as recently as last month. Ras Gas of Qatar, currently Qatar Gas, was attacked in 2013 that forced it to shut its operation for a while. So this is serious business. There are also low-level attacks against vulnerable members of society. Phishing attacks are on the rise. Cyber criminals leverage psychological manipulation techniques known as social engineering to deceive victims and to phish for personally identifiable information